So this is a Glasair Sportsman 2+2. It's a kit-built aircraft. Hi, I'm Russ Beers. I'm the Discipline Chief for Coatings in MPE at Pratt Whitney. My start was with my father. When I was in high school, after a summer of working for my dad, I saved up enough money to go do some radio control airplanes. So that was fun. And that was probably a kind of defining moment for me as I built this airplane, this small, radio controlled airplane in my basement, and the day that thing took off and it flew well, just floored me. I was like, I couldn't believe there's something that I had, I'm only a high school kid at the time, I had a hand in, and it actually flew well. Well, when you have a pilot's license, if you don't own an airplane, your options are pretty limited. You have to rent an airplane, usually from a flight school. I had done a little bit of restoration on old cars back in the day, muscle cars and stuff. But most of those skill sets don't translate very well to the airplane. I had to learn a lot. These new modern kits are very well engineered. They're designed for a first-time builder to make sure that they can do it right, and there's a lot of support systems around. For me, especially now, I feel a lot closer to my father, who's passed away, and that was the main reason why the airplane is painted the way it is. It's sort of a tribute to his unit in World War II. So every time I fly, I'm thinking about him. I think my dad would say he would be very proud of what I'd accomplished, because it's sort of an extension of our little airplane factory in the basement that we had when I was a kid, and it's just been fantastic. The first time you solo is probably one of the most important moments in your life, probably other than like the birth of a child or getting married or something like that. It's an amazing feeling to be in the airplane by yourself and charging down the runway knowing like, okay, you have to fly the airplane, You can go pretty much anywhere you want. The airplane will take you so far, a lot further than I've gone so far, and as I get into my retirement, that's the plan, is to explore further and further out. Our plan is to build a house, a retirement home on a residential air park, which is a community that surrounds a runway. So you'll be able to taxi out your driveway, down the road to the runway, and go wherever you want. The general feeling of flying is, it is sort of a cliche, and there's a lot of freedom there. But once you're off the ground and you're flying well, you're the smile hits, and it was a great feeling. It was great. Yeah, there's a lot of people that say you have a grin for a couple days that just doesn't go away,